What's up, Camden County? Allison Shores, Dakota Jones, Camden County Chamber of Commerce. And today on this episode of Get in Your Business, we're at Deep Dive Games located off City Smitty Drive in St. Mary's. And I used to think this was video games, but actually it's so much more, Dakota.
I mean, I see this and I'm thinking, is this aquatic pets or
what do we have?
Equipment? I mean, people definitely might say it's all fun and games at the chamber, and today it really is.
It really is.
More than I even thought. So we're gonna go meet Braden. He's gonna show us all the cool things he does in here, and it's blowing my mind already.
Right, let's go check it out.
This episode was brought to you by Sam Pickren Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, Sam Pickren Air Conditioning and Heating has been a proud, family-owned and operated business, providing premium heating, ventilation, and air conditioning services to St. Mary's, Georgia and its surrounding areas.
So now we're here in Deep Dive Games. We've got Braden here. He's gonna come explain all the cool things he's got in the store before we keep playing with stuff, breaking anything, all these great things. So Braden, you've got a lot of stuff in here. I know that TCG card games, you said a lot of people come in here for Magic the Gathering, and we'll go through all of the different products you've got because it's certainly more than I could have imagined walking in here. But why don't you tell us a little bit about you being in here in Camden County, what brought you here? I think I have a guess, but you know, why did you choose to open Deep Dive Games?
Sure. So myself and the 2 other co-owners, Matthew Davis and Tannen Chase, we all served together on the USS Maryland on base.
Oh, awesome.
And throughout the many underways, we'd always talked about opening up a game store. So once we got to the point where we actually had the time to do it, October of 2020, we went ahead and opened up.
Awesome.
So our main goal is just to, you know, give people in Camden County a place to play tabletop games.
So when you say give them a place to play, because I see you've got all the cards you said for Magic the Gathering, there's a lot of cards around here, but you can play games here too, obviously, but you can do the whole process. You can purchase the figures, the landscaping, all the things you need to start one of these fantastical adventures, even paint them and fabricate your own creation, all the way to meeting here. And you've got a community of people who come and hang out here and play all these different games, right?
Yeah, definitely. So we've got Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood. Obviously for those, you can buy enough cards to build a deck and play that deck here and, you know, kind of workshop the deck as you go. We've got Warhammer 40K, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, where, like you were saying, you can buy the figures, build the figures, paint them, do landscaping, all of that, and play. We have everything for that here. Dungeons and Dragons, we have our pre-made campaigns in these books already ready to go, as well as all the minifigures you might need, get starter sets, all that, and then deck boxes, whatever you can need for all the tabletop games, as well as our family-oriented board games.
So you said family-oriented board games, and that I can relate to. So let's talk about that. You don't just have the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. It's not just that. It's also like you have an escape room in a box.
Yeah, we've got escape rooms in a box. Those are pretty popular, where for each box you get 3 different escape rooms of varying difficulty. There's a little like 10-minute tutorial that teaches you how to do it, and that's essentially what it is. You and like 2 to 6 people get to try and escape from a room using flashcards that guide you through it. That's one of our more popular board games.
So when I think about some of these games, I think they seem intimidating because I hear the little, you know, the talk about how they can take all weekend or multiple sessions of the game. And sometimes if I want to like be a little nerdy and get involved in something like this, if somebody comes into the store and just wants to poke around or join the group of people you have that hang out here, anybody could just show up. I mean, you've got everything you need to, even for beginners, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Not to mention the fact that our employees are well-versed in all of the games that we have, so they'll be able to walk you through just about anything you need to know.
Perfect. I mean, I can think of a new lunch break hobby for the chamber. Me, you, Shauna, Wizard, Witches, Elves, all that.
I love it. Y'all are gonna have to teach me everything.
Yeah, we also don't mind if people bring in food. So we've got plenty of tables and stuff like that. We've got snacks, drinks ready to go. So if you want to, it can actually be a lunch break thing.
Well, I don't think we'd ever have to leave. And I think with some how involved this can get, we might not want to. So I think all we need to talk about is where people can find you, when are you open, phone number, break it down for all of us.
Sure. So we're open 7 days a week from noon to 10 p.m. Okay. Friday nights, we have Magic the Gathering Commander tournaments. And for those, once the tournament starts, which is, I believe, 7 o'clock, I might have to double check that because we might have changed it. But once we start the tournament, we don't close until you guys are done playing. So 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it sometimes keeps going.
That is.
Yeah, so, but Monday through Friday, 7 days a week, you can find us on Facebook, Deep Dive Games on Facebook. And then our website is myshopify.deepdivegames.com.
Awesome. And where are you guys located?
We're located at 115 City Smitty Drive in St. Mary's.
Awesome, awesome. We all have such a great selection here. I know I want to spend some time just moseying around, checking out some of these tabletop games because they look cool. There was one called Betrayal. There's so many I want to check out. So thank you for your time today. And what's the phone number here?
Phone number is 912-439-3940.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I think we covered everything.
Well, there's one last thing we have to do. You know about the dance?
I don't.
You have to do it.
Well, you're about to find out.
Yes.
It's just a little jig. We can make it work. So thank you, Braden, Deep Dive Games, for letting us rate 3, 2, 1. Get in your business.
Yay!
Great. You're a natural.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and share.